Hi, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to attempt to explain to you why it is so valuable for you to be a consistent, loyal customer to this company, because they are going to pay you back in cash when you are taking care of your own body by purchasing health food products and supplements throughout the months and years ahead. They pay us in 5 different ways, but the way that I want to talk about in this video is number 3, the team bonuses, and we call those cycles. A cycle is equal to a $54 payout, and that is determined by the number of points that you and the people around you have ordered that month. So in this slide, I love this slide so much. It shows that one cycle at the very top is $54. If you made that one cycle every week for 52 weeks, you'd make about $2,800. If you wanted to profit with $2,800 just as a possible residual income, you would need the capital of $93,000 in the bank at a 0.03 interest rate to make that money back. And not a lot of people that I know have $93,000 sitting around in order to invest and make that interest rate back. So this is such a great way to both take care of your family, take care of your own health, and also make some money back in the process. Now that's a 1 cycle a week income. What if you went to 7 cycles a week? That would be nearly $20,000 in additional annual income for your family if you decided to take advantage of this loyalty program. And remember, the loyalty program is simply ordering $150 or more every 29 days through this company. Here is what the company breakdown looks like as your team. You're there in the center, and the company says, okay, you have a left side and a right side. Anytime anyone joins the company, we're going to put them either on your left or on your right. Now, whether you personally invited them to join or not, other people around you will start placing people all over your left and right team, which is the power of this compensation plan. Whether you enrolled them or someone else did, all of their personal purchases that month count toward you. So they accumulate all of that. And when the computer recognizes that you have at least 600 group volume or GV on one side and 300 on the other, they pay you your first cycle. And the beauty of this, and especially for me coming from another company where the volume did not stay there month after month, Isagenix allows you to have holdover volume, meaning after they pay you that first cycle, they subtract the 600 BV from one side, the 300 from the other. But you can see here in this example, you still have volume left over. They don't flush that at the end of the month. That remains in your isagenix quote unquote bank account until you've accumulated enough to get paid again. And for those of us who've been in the network marketing space for any amount of time, know how important it is to keep your volume month after month and not let it flush just because it's the end of the 30-day period. Now here's a real world cycle example of what it might look like for someone who is just casually ordering their products month after month. The team around them is ordering month after month. You can see this person's left sales team is substantial. It has a lot of volume built up. Their right side, though, doesn't, and that's normal for someone who's just personally using the products. But you can also see that the company holds your personal points as well as your team points. All of that is saved, whether they've been paid cycles yet or not. They will be paid once they have personally shared with at least one person on their left and one person on their right. So if you know 2 people, you can unlock all of that cash that's been built up over the years. And if you have any sort of business acumen, you might see the value in finding 10 friends to run along with you. If you know 10 friends who each have 2 friends who eat food, then you can get to the top of our company and unlock all of those bonuses. But it actually starts just by becoming an associate. You just need to go back into your back office, pay the $29 associate conversion fee, and you get all of these amazing benefits. And those include having a website. If you wanted to share it, you don't have to. Having a back office. If you wanted to peek at it, you don't have to. Having your group volume accumulate. Remember that I said that the company will save all of your group volume for you week after week and month after month, but you have to be an associate and you have to be ordering at least $150 worth of food and products every 28 or 29 days. If you do it less frequently than that, the company won't save all the points. It doesn't recognize you as a loyal customer. It just says, you're a fair weather fan and you're coming and going, and so they're not going to reward you for any of that. But if you are consistent, they will save all of your volume, save your team's volume, and pay you back in the long run if you do decide to unlock this compensation plan. And that's simply by sharing with one person on your left and one person on your right. That is just sharing with 2 people. You can unlock all of that. You don't have to know 10 people. You don't have to share with 10. That is the top of our compensation plan. If you have 10 people who know 2 people who are eating our isagenix foods and supplements. But if you only wanted to say share with your brother and your mom or your spouse and your nephew, you can do just that. And all of those financial rewards that I just explained are at your fingertips. And it's especially exciting when we find a customer who's been ordering faithfully for months and maybe years. They've saved all of this volume and they get paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars just by sharing with their spouse and their cousin at any given point. So it's a really sweet reward program, and it is, for those of us who are enjoying these products anyway, it is silly not to abide by those rules because you're going to get paid back when you do so. So remember, become an associate, order every 29 days, and make sure that your account stays at around $150 or more in orders every 28 or 29 days. And then all of that starts to accumulate and bank, and you don't have to think about it unless you want to. So get back with the person who shared this video with you if you have any questions, and we can explain a little bit more. If you're interested to learn how the other parts of the compensation plan work, those other methods of payment, we can explain all of that to you. But this is the simplest way to explain how you being a loyal customer and being a loyal customer to the company will actually reward you beautifully in cash in the long run.